Thank you, Kevin. Good morning. Oh, okay, let me try it again. Good morning. You guys waking up? So good to be here. So welcome to Dallas, to another GNE. So a lot of you guys been here before, but it's like a family reunion for me anyway. I'm meeting a lot of new people, but also a lot of old friends and people I haven't seen for a year, which is a long time. So thanks for coming and joining us. You know what a year has been for MEF is crazy progress we made. You know, first of all, we started a blueprint, which really defined the industry in terms of the NaaS and also the companion paper on the user experience. And secondly, we also launched the State of Union, I call it State of Union, State Industry report for SASE, which is a defined SASE moving forward. And last and not least is also we really launched and also certified the service provider for SASE. That's actually is a really big deal, you know, for us, and I'll talk more about that. In addition, on the LSO front, we grow to over 160 providers now implement or in the process a different life cycle on the different stage of the cycle of the implementation of LSO APIs. In addition, we extend the LSO APIs to enterprise. That's such a big deal, which will really automate the entire ecosystems. You know, before we really doing between the providers, now we're actually extended it over to the enterprise. This is a really big deal for us. Also, as we got focused on the enterprise, you know, really expanded enterprise at the leadership team over here. So I'm really happy to see that continue to grow and people start to recognize the value of MEF bringing to the enterprise. And we, you know, really proud to have them involved in our journey, the NaaS journey. We also started Southeast Asia Council, which after we did for LATAM, you know, which is a success. We'll continue to do that, making the representation of different geographies. So it's really helped us to kind of move things forward. Lastly, not least, is the membership. We evolved the membership so that we can not only including the enterprise as a core membership, but also we extend the membership so that the smaller players can join MEF to be able to enjoy what MEF has to provide from LSO perspective or even SASE perspective. So it's a big deal for us to really widen the circle of the people in the ecosystems. So today we actually making 5 announcements. A lot of announcements we made, but we had a discussion with our partners and in the media and analyst community. So we're really excited. It was last night. I think Kevin mentioned that a little bit. We always consider the press and analysts a part of our ecosystems, and to really move industry forward. So I don't necessarily need to go through each one of them, and then you guys can see it. It's on our website. Please take a look at it. And first one is a membership, which I mentioned. The second one is an enterprise leadership council. We'll expand that, triple that actually. And then the significant momentum on the APIs, which we really proud what we have done for the industry. And then the blueprint, which is updated from the last version, and really define the overall NaaS scope for the industry. Last and not least is a technology service provider really get SASE certified, and which I'm going to dive into here a little bit. But anyway, so we're really excited. This is one of the highlight, for us for this year. It's really hard to overstate the impact of this particular achievement we have, as an industry. I actually compare that to about 20 years ago when we started define the carrier Ethernet and the carrier Ethernet certification. At that time, the SONET SDH was a dominant transport technology for the WAN as well as the internet. And then I was 2 years old, so just so that you guys know. Look at what happened over the last years. There's nowhere, the Sana SDH nowhere to be found. We made a tremendous impact on the industry. And this particular one I feel, and then I think as MEF in general feel is the same thing, where we actually bring the industry together, define something which potentially make not only our industry and enterprises, but also our society a little safer and also a better place. So we're going to continue to drive this. So obviously we can't do without all the people who actually leading this effort. So I wanted to give a shout out to Mike from AT&T, Guru from Broadcom, and Carl from Broadcom. BT, that would be Colin. I don't know if Colin's in here, but Colin from BT, and you have Tyler and Merkel from Colt, Bob Victor from Comcast, and Paul and Mark and Devesh from Console Connect, and we have John Madden from Fortinet, and Amir from Liberty. Lumen, we have Dave and Carol from Lumen, and Uzman and Frank from Orange. And Palo Alto, we have Siraj and Samrash. And Danelli from Sparkle, have Paul, Debica, Scott Lawrence from Verizon, and we have Kelly from Versa. I mean, it's an amazing group of industry leaders to really come together to actually make this possible. Now, of course, I want to give a shout out to our partner, the cyber ratings. Vic, Karma, Kathy, Ian. So these are the great partners that we work with to make this possible. I think this journey is just the beginning. We really see this as a way to continue driving forward to make the industry a better place, and like I said, it's a safer place. So I'm really pleased to see this happen. And the other key highlight I wanted to do is an enterprise, and the enterprise, as you always know, we always know the enterprise is a kind of missing piece for our otherwise perfect circle of ecosystems. And then the enterprise is obviously the driving force. Not only they define the requirement, but it's actually define kind of the future directions for us. And we really has been working really hard to bring in the fold. I think last year we made a significant progress and really start to click in terms of the enterprise, seeing the values and MEF potentially bring to the table. We're pleased to have those people, with us, and I think some people in the audience like Dan, Neil, Nabil, as well, Rally, I think, is also here, I do believe. But anyway, it's a really, I'm really pleased to see the things that we actually are happening within the enterprise and really driving the potential memberships, moving forward with the enterprise. Clearly is a way moving forward with them be part of the overall widened ecosystems. So what the future bring to us, and we at the MEF, and we feel that the future could potentially be multiple these what we call the federations. Potentially the service provider get together, building the automated ecosystems to deliver that seamless NaaS services to enterprise worldwide, as if there's, it doesn't matter how many service providers in the path of delivery. So we really hope to see this particular vision becoming reality. Obviously, it's going to be multi-year, I wasn't going to say multi-decade, but anyway, multi-year process for us to be able to make this happen. But in the end, I do believe that the requirement for our industry, laid in by the enterprise guys, and as well as the service providers that wanted to give the seamless experience to the enterprise customers, and we do believe this is something we strive for. And our role as a MEF and as the industry in this is we provide the automation capabilities, those APIs we talked about, and also the service definitions we talked about, which potentially be standardized services, whether it's an underlay, overlay, whether it's a carrier Ethernet or SD-WAN or SASE. Those are standardized definitions so that we can actually propagate across seamlessly across multiple carriers. In addition, the certification could potentially be acting like gatekeeper to actually get people to meeting certain standards so that the federation will work seamlessly. I do believe that this could potentially be happening within the community. In fact, we have an incubator, what we call accelerator, liquid glass, which is potentially make this reality we're really trying out. So this is what we see, but it's a journey we're on. I think the idea here is the federations are encompassing or a realization of all the things we've been doing and we're going to do, all together, whether it's certification, it's definition services or APIs, or ecosystem partnership. And the federation seems to have the umbrella effect and bring everybody together. So with that, I want to thank you for your coming to GNE, and hopefully we have we have information exchange during the days, and we have a good time. And tonight, the party at the award dinner. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.